This pod series continues discussing some worldly and hereafter benefits of possessing true faith in Islam, meaning, faith which is supported by actions. The next benefit is the protection of Allah, the Exalted. Chapter 22, verse 38.
Indeed, Allah defends those who have believed.
In a divine narration of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, found in Sahih Bukhari, number 6502, Allah, the Exalted, declares some important things. The first thing mentioned is that Allah, the Exalted, declares war on the person who shows enmity to one of his righteous friends. This occurs as the one who shows enmity to a person's friend is in fact showing enmity to the person indirectly. This indirectly warns Muslims to only befriend the righteous servants of Allah, the Exalted, and to never show any enmity or dislike for them, as this is the attitude of the enemies of Allah, the Exalted, such as the devil. Chapter 60, verse 1.
O you who have believed, do not take my enemies and your enemies as allies.
It is important to note that any form of disobedience to Allah, the Exalted, is waging war against him. Therefore, a Muslim should avoid all forms of disobedience, including disliking those who strive in obeying him, as this only invites the anger of Allah, the Exalted. For example, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, warned in a narration found in Jami at-Tirmidhi, number 3862, that a person should never insult his companions, may Allah be pleased with them, as insulting them is like insulting the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, and whoever harms him has insulted Allah, the Exalted, and this sinful person will soon be punished unless they sincerely repent. The next thing mentioned in the main narration under discussion is that when one strives in fulfilling the obligatory duties and performing voluntary righteous deeds, Allah, the Exalted, blesses their five senses so that they use them in obedience to Him. This righteous servant will very rarely commit sins. This increase in guidance has been indicated in chapter 29, verse 69.
And those who strive for us, we will surely guide them to our ways.
This Muslim reaches the level of excellence which has been discussed in a narration found in Sahih Muslim, number 99. This is when a Muslim performs actions, such as the prayer, as if they observe Allah, the Exalted. The one who reaches this level will guard their mind and body from sins. This is the one who when they speak for Allah, the Exalted. When they are silent for Allah, the Exalted. When they act for Him, and when they are still, they are for His sake. This is an aspect of monotheism and understanding the oneness of Allah, the Exalted. The next thing mentioned in the main narration under discussion is that this Muslim's supplication will be fulfilled and they will be granted the refuge and protection of Allah, the Exalted. This is a clear lesson for those who desire lawful worldly things. They should not seek to obtain them using any means except through the sincere obedience of Allah, the Exalted. No spiritual teacher or anyone else will be able to grant things to a person unless the person strives in the obedience of Allah, the Exalted, and they are destined to obtain those things.